Watching news really bad for mental health? What if we want to know what's happening around the world and we're concerned? What to do? This is Dr. Qasim Al-Mashat, registered psychologist. I wanted to speak about this consumption of news, especially when there's horrific events around the world, whether it's earthquakes or war like that's happening right now. We feel a sense of out of control because war, having researched war and been in a war zone myself, war is very chaotic and we end up wanting to gain a sense of control. So how do we do that? We start looking for news and consuming news. Sometimes it's referred to as doom scrolling, looking for the next bit of information. Somehow our mind wants that information to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. War does not make sense. Destruction does not make sense. The only issue with this impulse we have is we know, we're clear in the research, very clear on the impact on this consumption of news and negative news on mental health. We know it affects anxiety, increase in anxiety, impact of stress, such as cortisol, adrenaline in the body. We have all these hormones that gets activated as we're watching the news. But also mood, impact of mood and sleep. So maybe you can ask yourself, have you developed a habit around watching news? Is watching the news something you do before going to sleep and the first thing in the morning? If so, maybe it's possible to explore adjusting it. Now, this does not mean not caring. Does not mean not caring. It just means choosing how you want to be informed. This might mean putting a boundary on how much we watch media, because after all, you can think of it as a business. Media is a business. And we had an interesting conversation and dialogue in a mindfulness-based stress reduction program recently. And we were speaking this conversation about news, after all, is a product. And this product is about catching eyeballs. So that's what the news does. So we have to distinguish the consumption of news from staying informed. Because the solution is not being ignorant and saying, oh, I don't care, it doesn't affect me, it's somewhere else on the planet, who cares? No, we're all part of this humanity. But what can we do to get a sense of contribution? It might be making a contribution in our own community, volunteering. It might be speaking with someone who has family in an affected war zone. It might mean donating. There's a lot of things we can do. But just watching the news is not helping those who are being affected by it. The other thing to consider is maybe replacing the time for watching the news with something else, because it fills some kind of void, the news. It fills a void. What can it be replaced with? Well, anything you wish that is healthy. So it might mean meditating. It might mean exercising. It might mean reading a book, learning something, or connecting with someone. It could be even as simple as doing something you've been needing to do, like laundry, right? So it's just offering yourself an alternative than this pull to just watch more news. I hope you found this helpful. Please subscribe if you haven't. Feel free to like it if you enjoyed this. I look forward to sharing more videos with you. Until then, feel free to visit my website, which is going to be somewhere over here. And I look forward to potentially seeing you at future event. If not, I'll be sharing more videos. Thank you for watching. May your moments be filled with ease, and may you be present with as many of them. Thank you.